one of your brilliant intros.
Bros on NUGGS. Nugs. 6th seed, maybe even better. Jokic, is there anyone that deserves the MVP more than him? There is not.
No.
Undoubtedly, there is not. And if it happens, it's a Travis-sham mockery.
It's a travesty, a shame, and a mockery.
It's a Travis-sham mockery. It really is. It really is. Welcome to Bros on Nugs. I hope you guys get to listen to this at some point.
Oh, I know they missed us. I know y'all miss us.
We've had a hard time getting together as we age and our children age.
And our wives get more cry.
But I think this show is much like the fine wine. And that is every now and then you just got to crack it open and see how it aged. And a month and a half after our last episode,
drink it up.
It's time to go.
It always
goes down smooth. This is a big episode, guys. It's basically like a year in review / end of the year / what are we looking forward to in the playoffs?
Yeah.
/ Jokic MVP / are we going to finish 5th or 6th / maybe even 4th? Probably not.
/ who are we playing?
/ AKA Tim, AKA Will, AKA Tim Beezy, AKA Will Weezy, AKA D Deezy, up in the heezy.
Posheezy.
Without any cheesy.
No cheesy?
No.
With the salami?
I just ate some cheese. Like right before I came down here.
Yes, you did.
I had some cheese and salami. It was delicious.
Some crackers.
All right, we're excited. We should be excited. The Nuggets clinched the 6th spot at least, and they could go up to 5. Do they get to go up to 4? Or is it the 5th one that?
I think
it's
5.
They can only move up 1.
So we can move up to 5.
Jazz have 51 wins, so there's no way.
Yeah. So if the Jazz lose and we win, we overcome we take over the 5th seed.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, we will be talking in this episode about our potential playoff matchups, which would be the Jazz, the Mavericks, or the Warriors at this point. And we'll get into it later. I think we'll talk about it later. We'll get to it later. But I'm okay with all of those matchups, especially if a not even fully healthy Jamal Murray comes back. I think that would be huge. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that as we should. Right now, I think we should just focus on the stunning season the Nuggets had, and in particular, Jokic. And there are all kinds of stats to back up his stellar play. But Tim, Will, is there any doubt within your minds that he's the MVP? Like any doubt? Is there any way he doesn't win this thing?
I just hate mainstream media, particularly Fox and ESPN, how they want to completely just ignore everything that he's doing. That the back-to-back MVPs should be in the top 3 or 4 seeds in the West or East. There's just a lot of people complaining about it, but the people who know basketball know. When you listen to Jalen, I was listening to Jalen Rose, who loves him, and he's correct. Stan Van Gundy went to bat for him. I mean, first season ever, 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, 500 assists.
Can we cheers to that real quick?
I mean, that was amazing,
history.
dude.
I had a few of my students who were at that game, and they came back yesterday just pumped up, man. They witness history. You know how cool that is?
And they get to watch Sierra. Well, she was there.
She wasn't dancing.
Yeah.
That's why Gordon had such
That's why we won, guys.
That's why Gordon came out balling.
Man, is it hard not to look at her? Because, Jokic, after the game, he meets Russell Westbrook. But did you see how quickly he was like, and you, Sierra?
Yeah.
And
welcome to Denver.
Yeah. She's kind of hard to ignore.
She motivated Jokic to show out and make sure he got that 2K.
Were you guys
motivated Aaron Gordon? Jokic played a game that Jokic always plays.
Yeah. Aaron Gordon was like,
but Aaron Gordon's like, Shazam, let's show up tonight.
Yeah. Did you see how many times he flicked his hair backwards?
Yeah. He was
yeah, exactly. Yeah. He was really feeling himself that game.
He was, wasn't he? That oop was pretty nasty.
The oop was nasty. His pull-up 3 was nasty. I'm okay with him just owning first quarters. You know what I mean? Like, that's awesome that he just owns first quarters, at least the last few games. But anytime he comes out just like pumped up, ready to go, even if he fades towards the end of the game, as long as he's contributing at the beginning, I'm so fired up about that. It's awesome, right?
Yeah. And to get back to Jokic too, I think we have the best player in the NBA, and that's so cool. And Kroenke's get it figured out so more people can watch him. I know we're getting to the playoffs now, so it's all nationally televised games. But man, we could rattle off all the metrics that he does. What PER? He's number one, the best PER season ever. All these amazing stats and metrics, and just watching him on a nightly basis is awesome. And I don't know if you guys saw this on Bleacher Report. They showed he had everybody sign the ball after the game.
Mm-hmm.
When what is it? LeBron broke the scoring record or whatever. He just signed it himself, and just says this. Like Harrison Wind posted it. It was like, this shows the difference of 2 stars. You know,
because LeBron only cares about himself.
Yeah, but to have, like, he said this was a collective thing, and to recognize the whole team is just shows you how awesome he is.
Well, so humble considering that this year it really wasn't a whole team thing.
Yeah,
it really was him and his plus minus when he's on the floor and off. We're just completely different teams. But for him to be humble about it and be like, yeah, the team brought me to this point. I mean, what else do you want, man? We are so blessed to have Jokic on our team, and we're going to sign him to a Supermax, and it's going to be awesome. And, you know, we may never win an NBA championship, but for the next 5-6 years, we will.
We will. Otherwise, it's a waste of his career. Like, we need to get him to the championship. We need to. Jamal Murray.
There are a lot of stars who never won an NBA championship.
Yeah, but these aren't the days of Karl Malone,
Charles Barkley,
or Chuck. These are the days. People. Exactly. We'll make it to a championship, but like the thing is people only care about the rings, and so I'd like to see him win one more than just me being a fan and wanting to see the Nuggets win one. But I would like to see him win one because he's the best player in the league.
Yeah.
Like, hands down, he's the best player in the league. Now, is he the most athletic? No. Is he the best shooter? No. When you break it down, there are people that are better than him at different aspects of the game.
Yeah.
But when you look at it, at the end of the day, he's a Tim Duncan on steroids. You know, he plays the game. Tim Duncan was not very athletic. You know, he was Mr. Fundamental. He wasn't always fun to watch. You know,
Tim could get pushed off the post though.
Jokic,
you're not pushing Jokic.
That's why I said he's on steroids.
Yeah,
he's a Tim Duncan on steroids.
Yeah.
He's
a better passer.
He's gonna end by the time he finishes his career. He's gonna be the greatest center of all time, and that's really lofty considering the centers that are considered the best all time.
Yeah.
But he's the best passer.
Breaking Wilt records, man.
He's breaking records everywhere. He's getting compared. You know, he's young and he's still getting compared to, you know, Wilt Chamberlain and all those guys, and Bill Russell, you know, and all those guys. He's already getting compared to him because he's doing things that we haven't seen since, you know, Bill Russell. Yeah. Since then.
Since the center was like this dominant player because they were so big and athletic, right? Like
if he does not win the MVP, then it just goes all the way back to the NBA being corrupt, in my eyes. Because, yes, Embiid has had a hell of a year, but
the NBA doesn't get to choose the voters.
Oh, the voters. Well, the voters need to pay attention then.
And I feel confident in that, honestly.
The straw poll showed that he was going to win it.
He's better. The best
odds in Vegas.
Embiid had a great season. No doubt about it. But he did not have a Jokic season. I mean, I don't know how a guy has. I mean, if anybody should come in second, it's Giannis, because he right now has the second highest
PR.
Yeah, which would be the highest if Jokic wasn't playing.
Right. He'd break his own record.
He'd break his own record for high, you know. So, I mean, if anybody needs to be compared to, he should be talked. It should be between Jokic and Giannis, in my opinion, because Embiid's just a scorer, and he flops. Embiid flops. I don't know. He's not a tough big man.
Did you hear what he said too?
He shoots too many free throws. Take away his free throws. Take away Embiid's free throws. He's not averaging 30 points a game.
Like last week, he's like, I think they hate me in regards with like the MVP vote, or I don't know what else I got to do. So it's not what you did. It's that these other two players are even better right now. They're having better seasons. Like, and I like that about Giannis though too. Giannis doesn't say anything. Giannis doesn't. Giannis and Jokic don't really care if they win the MVP. They could care less.
There was an old piece of film that showed up this week where Giannis's rookie year, some guy asked him, like, what's your goal in the NBA? What do you want to do? And he was like, I want to be the MVP. And the whole, like, all the journalists just laughed at him. You know what I mean? Like, and that's cool that because he came from being unexpected and a no one, right?
Yeah.
Like,
how skinny he was when he first came into the league.
And by the way, all three of them, none of them are American. They're all international people, dude. And that's
how the game has grown.
Says a lot about the NBA, right?
Yep.
All right. How fun was it? Just by the way, this is a shot at Ross Sowell, professor at Rhodes in Memphis, who all of a sudden is a Memphis fan because there's no one else to root for in basketball in the South.
Bandwagon fan?
Yeah, but how awesome was it to just kick the shit out of the Grizz because they beat us a couple times.
Well, it was wonderful because we were talking the other day about how we haven't. It's been so long since we just kicked the shit out of somebody.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So to actually do it, it was nice. And Russ can go and work with our wide receivers. I think Sierra should be our new mascot and be at every game because our guys really play better when she's in the audience.
I think everyone performs better when Sierra's around.
Except their game up.
I think she's probably the reason Russ is so good. I mean, if you had to...
if Russ slips.
If he slips up and she's like, I don't know, dude. I just don't know. You don't seem to be performing as well.
I don't know if I can do
Yeah, you just don't know. You're like, what? I'm taking creatine again. Right?
Yeah.
Quick side note. Thoughts on creatine?
I've never just used protein powder. Maybe
you've never taken creatine?
No.
Me neither. You?
No.
I've looked into it.
It's very popular amongst the high schoolers.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, I've never taken a
performance
enhancing drug.
Yeah. It was banned by the MLB for a while, if you remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're getting rid of that. You can juice up now because the pitching's too good.
Yeah.
It's really boring. We need
steroids.
We need more bombs.
Yeah.
They just all try to hit for home runs now, man. That's the problem. They don't play baseball anymore.
Baseball's not baseball anymore. It's. Do we need to get into that? No. Let's stay focused.
No, let's stay focused.
We can. I mean, that's part of our show is that we.
But
are
baseball,
sports fans.
The New York Times had a really interesting article this week about how the government should take over baseball because it's failing, and there's got to be some support and restructuring. And like the business model, it's a really interesting article.
Well, it sounds interesting.
Yeah,
I think they need to play less games. I think 162 is a little much.
We are not. Let's just face it. Because we're Rockies fans, we're not the best baseball fans, right?
Hey, you know what I mean? Tis the season of hope in Colorado.
Yeah,
we have
until Freeland gets to the third inning.
Gentlemen. We always play well in April, May, and early June. We've got 2 months of good baseball ahead of us, gentlemen. The Dodgers are good, man. You got to give credit where credit is due. I hate the freaking Dodgers, but
Dodgers.
We're gonna get there. We've got some new guys. I mean, I think we'll be better than we were last
Well,
year.
that's for a special edition of Bros on the Rocks, and right now we need to stay focused on things that are good and actually matter other than the Rockies. Okay.
Fair.
Thank you. All right. Quick season recap. Anything stand out to you other than Jokic just carrying the team? Anyone else step up? Anything stand out to you over the course of the season?
Development of Bones. And how we know we're going to have some bench scoring and how he's going to fit into the picture even when Murray comes back is going to be exciting to have him just bring that juice, man. He brings the juice.
Is he a better rookie than Jamal Murray was?
He broke
statistically, yes.
Statistically, he broke Murray's 3-point record for a rookie in Nuggets history.
I didn't ask that. I asked, is he a better rookie than Jamal Murray was?
Jamal Murray started and had, I don't know.
Well, remember how we it took a while for Jamal to get going. Same with Bones, I guess. So
It
too.
took Jamal like 3 years to get going. Bones is already going.
Yeah,
He is.
yeah.
Like he's in the open court doing Magic Johnson shit, trying to pat. Like he is fun to watch.
He shoots deep threes, man.
Yeah,
he's
on
fun.
From the boneyard. Has
Is that what it is? The boneyard.
From the boneyard.
I think his play does not.
That's what all my exes say.
All two of them.
Yeah,
all two of them.
None of them who I ever like actually.
The way he plays does not bode well for Barton.
Yeah,
because
right.
I'm sorry. I mean, I get it.
He's a young Will Barton.
I enjoy Will Barton at times, and we talked really highly on him. The last few
locker
weeks,
room guy though.
Yeah, but the last few weeks,
locker room guy.
The last few weeks, he's been
Yeah,
vintage.
phrase, I guess.
He's been vintage Barton.
You're right.
Which is the other night I was furious at him because he was missing shots, and then I found out that he had, he was like 3 from 4 from downtown.
Right. Yeah.
But he's like making stupid decisions at times where you're like, come on, dude. Like,
man.
He's classic, and I think we put too much pressure on him because we've watched him so long.
Yeah.
And he's never really gotten better.
Yeah.
He is who he is.
Bones is going to develop and be better than him, but they're very similar.
Are they? I think Bones will get better than him.
Bones will get better, man. Bones will be better. Bones definitely. That was going to be the one I talked about. Was Bones.
Bones put some meat on, dude. That guy's going to be legit. Okay, other things from the season that like
one more thing. And I'm sorry to keep talking Bones. Did you guys hear his story? Like when he went to Philly and about how he had to escape from that fire?
Yeah, well, we've talked about it.
Oh, we did. Sorry. We did?
Yeah, well.
Oh, yeah, well. Okay, we did. Tim, did we?
Tim, did we talk about that story?
No,
we did.
In case you guys don't know, Bones almost died in a fire, but he survived.
You're right, and he almost tore his ACL.
Yeah.
His meniscus, whatever.
And he's
moving on.
Almost.
What else you guys like from the year?
He's a battler, and he overcomes things. And he's a rapper, apparently.
It took, obviously. It took a little while, but I have really enjoyed watching Aaron Gordon actually go at the basket.
Yes.
With confidence and heart.
And attack.
It took a while, but the last month since we did Bros on Nugs, whatever that was, a month and a half ago, he has been attacking. He's been trying to dunk on people. He had that sick reverse alley-oop.
That was so sick.
But he's actually starting to try to dunk on people, and I think that's where he needs to be in his game because.
What was better, his reverse oop dunk or J.R. Smith's 360 oop dunk?
JR's, man.
You're right, because it was thrown from half court.
Yeah. Dude, it was so. That was.
Gordon's. That was the best of the season, and I think that kind of lit a fire up under him. I mean, I don't know. Watching him try to dunk on people, not trying to do little finger rolls.
Yeah.
He started going hard at people. And
is it because he knew Sierra was coming to town?
Sierra has changed that. Yeah. I mean, Aaron Gordon came. Out of all of the Nuggets, I think the one whose performance has changed the most because of Sierra is Aaron Gordon.
I think. And Michael Malone.
And Michael Malone's hilarious. That interview was freaking funny. I don't know who the guy was.
There was some guy with
there. I don't know who he is.
It's funny how the Nuggets have made that a thing from the beginning. The whole thing that the Nuggets have done on social media. Sierra's coming to town. Yeah. And everyone's just kind of joined in on it in the Nuggets organization. They're like, I don't know who that guy was, but Sierra was it. Yeah. That's awesome. I think it's hilarious. Right?
I wish the other night Vic Lombardi, instead of interviewing Russ, would have interviewed Sierra.
Yeah, and then been hey, who are you?
Hey, what's up?
Awkwardly saying 1-2 step is one of my favorite.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what to say to her, guys. I thought for a second.
I really like 1-2 step. She's like, yeah, okay.
How many times do you think Russell has heard someone say that in an interview?
There's tons.
Oh, by the way, 1-2 steps, one of my favorites. You're like, Russell Wilson's just like, what?
I know this is off topic, but I showed you guys that video of her with the bottle of vodka on her head on the beach. Yeah. If you guys haven't seen that, those of you who are listening to us, just Google it, and you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Google it. It's worth a Google.
It's worth a Google.
It's worth a Google. Oh, man, she is so awesome.
So hot.
Oh, want to touch the hiney.
Yeah.
She's so just on a different level.
She's a beautiful woman.
Yeah, man. You know what's Chris Rosinski sent me when we signed Russell Wilson. He sent me Russell's rookie card from the draft, the Rockies draft.
Mm-hmm.
He was jacked, dude. When we drafted him, he's still jacked. It's just interesting that he looks the exact same after like a decade and a half.
Good for him.
Okay.
You look the same after a decade and a half.
Sure don't. Sierra though would motivate me to. Yeah. Oh my god.
All right. Let's bring it back.
Reel it in. Reel
it in.
Just her that Atlanta. Oh, dude, that Atlanta Braves hat, just like
now it's a Rockies hat.
So
or a Broncos hat.
Goodness.
Yes, go ahead.
Question for you guys: with only one game left in the season, do we?
Yeah, he's gonna be okay.
I know what you said. The Jazz lost last night, right?
Yeah, we're tied.
Do we play or start?
we play.
What do you want to do? Do you want to play?
I want to win.
Yeah, you want to win. You want to get the higher seed. It doesn't matter. We feel comfortable with all teams right now, and you get the week off.
If you're gonna play the Warriors in the playoffs, you want to play them early because Curry is gonna come back.
He'll be back for the playoffs,
and it's gonna take him a couple of games to get into Curry.
So you hope you can hop
shape and Curry the way he plays.
Yeah,
it's gonna take him a couple of games.
Guy ragged, running all over the place.
So, and I mean, it scares me. But if I'm gonna face Curry, I'd rather face him early in the playoffs after he's been sitting on the bench for so long. I feel more confident against the other teams.
I would not. I disagree. We are 3-1 against the Warriors this year. If you guys noticed that,
I did not notice that.
And our one game that we lost was a Steph Curry go off. Right?
Yeah.
He can't go off all the freaking time. He doesn't have a great team around him. Draymond Green is old as hell. He can't move anymore. You want to put Draymond Green up against Jokic? I take that matchup every single day, right?
Because they like to play small.
Yeah,
you're right. They do like to play small. They don't necessarily.
And they may shoot well, but are they going to shoot well every single game?
Draymond is the stinkiest guy in the NBA, and nobody wants to play close next to the stinkiest guy in the NBA.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not.
I love it.
I am not.
He seems like a guy who wouldn't shower for a week before a
I
game.
think he seems like a guy who'd have bad.
Okay,
yeah.
You've got.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think he's going to be stinky. I feel like he would, I don't know, man. I feel like he was like part of his game.
I feel like he smells like Ponderosa pine.
Usually good shit talkers have bad breath.
So
hey,
you
I
got
like the smell of Ponderosa pine.
Opportunity here to play.
He's trying to stay focused.
You can play Golden State, you can play Dallas, you can play Utah. What's the team you don't want to play out of those three? Mine would be Utah. You guys go.
I think that's fair. But he still works Gobert. They're maybe more suited and have more depth.
They're just used to beating us.
Yeah, and they know us.
Yeah.
That's always.
Are we getting Jamal back though?
I think we are going to get Jamal back.
If we have Jamal back, I really love.
It'll be limited. Though.
Sorry, I interrupted you. Well, go ahead.
No, you're right. No, you didn't interrupt me. You're fine. I was just getting excited that you were right. That if we get Jamal back, you said it will be limited.
I mean, but Jamal and Mitchell bring the best out of each other, and they're fun to watch against one another.
They are.
You want to know what I want really bad?
Cheesesteak.
Yeah. Oh, cheesesteak.
Oh, man.
I want to play the Phoenix Suns. I want to play the Phoenix Suns with Jamal Murray in the playoffs.
That would be fun.
And be like, fuck you, motherfucker.
Well, the good news with our seeding is we won't see them until the Western Conference.
Oh, but I want to. And just because Jamal and Booker, and put Booker in his place.
You know what I would like to do if we do see the Suns?
Go to a game.
I want to go to a game where that motherfucker who beat those Nuggets fans up is.
Yeah.
I want to sit right behind him.
And just break his finger.
I just want to chirp in his ear the whole fucking time. And I want to be like, you grab me with one hand and try to pull me towards you.
Yeah, let's see how that
Good
goes,
luck.
buddy.
Yeah.
You hit some high school kids. Good for you.
Yeah, good for you.
It'll be a viral video of the three of us beating the shit
out
of
that
guy. Why did these guys get arrested?
I would happily be arrested for that moment. I really would. I said it publicly. I said it publicly. I would happily be arrested kicking that dude's ass with you guys.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Like a straight up just.
Can we get him in the cattle crippler?
That would be so
Cattle
fun.
cripple is game over, man.
It is.
That's game over.
That would be more than beating him up, putting him into submission.
That is making him tap out or breaking his back.
I got your ankle, bro.
If you didn't see Will there, he's mimicking the cattle crippler. Yeah.
Poorly
You know,
too, by the
I'm
way.
sorry.
Hold on, but what team wouldn't you want to see? Sorry.
No, you're okay.
I'm Utah.
I would agree with that.
Utah.
I don't know, man. I feel like Utah's slipping and they're struggling. And I feel like
Right,
they
are. They
to
are.
attack them.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it'd be Golden State just because they're Golden State. But also at the same time, Curry's been hurt. Draymond is stinky, and Clay's not Clay yet because he's been out for 2 years.
He's getting there though.
If he's
Even
gonna
his
put it
own
together,
fans are frustrated with Clay. Did you guys see that like 2 weeks ago? Where they
so I
booed
think
him?
you
It's
know,
messed up.
I will. I'll go with you and say the Jazz, just because of the way we play each other, and they whooped us 4 times They beat us 4 times this year, and so, and that's hard to do. It's hard to beat one team 4 times in the same season, and they did it. And so,
by the way, if Utah loses Sunday and we win the conference.
Yeah, we win the conference
or the division.
Division, not the conference.
We win the
would be
division.
awesome.
Yeah,
it'd be awesome.
we haven't won the division in a few years.
Nope.
Although we owned that shit for a long time, George Carl.
We're coming back. We're coming back, and we're gonna own it again.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame, George Carl, by the way.
Yeah.
Good for you, George.
Hey. Oh, hey, come on in.
Watch that.
What's up?
Watch
Look at
that.
You're on camera.
You're good. Just have a
What do you
seat.
need?
You guys are joining us real quick.
What do you need?
Tonight happens to be the Kids' Choice Awards on Nickelodeon, right? So we have a couple guests.
Either of you, whatever. Stand up. There you go. Harper is now stand up, Avery. You guys can stand right in front of me.
Yeah, right in front of Tim.
Did you
there.
see
face
all
that
the
direction.
Grammys that Olivia Rodrigo won?
Who's Olivia Rodrigo?
What? Yeah. Okay. All right. But anyway, ladies, if you would, please break down the
Where's
Nickelodeon
the camera?
Kids'
You know
Choice.
more than
Guys,
me.
stand in front of Timmy.
Stand right in front of me. Harper, get in there. There you go.
Or, yeah, there we go.
No, get in
How
there.
about one of you guys
There you go,
come
there
to
you go,
the
there
other
you
side?
Avery,
Thank
stand
you,
over
Avery.
there.
And you can just
You're
stand by
watching
Will.
the kids
Perfect.
down here.
No, we're going to watch at 5:30 Nickelodeon's Kid Choice Awards start, right?
Yeah.
And we brought in a couple guests real quick to just break that down. You guys have 5 minutes. Harper, tell us who you voted for. Who's going to win?
For what?
For all the awards. Break it down.
What award are you excited to see, or who would win?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Who do you want to see get slimed?
Yeah,
Oh, I want to see Olivia Rodrigo get slimed and Taylor Yeah. Swift.
and T Swift.
Both of them would be fun to get slimed. Yeah.
Yeah, or Glass Animals.
Oh,
They got elected
Why glass animals? They're awesome.
because I've never seen a boy get slimed, so I'd like to see
Oh,
that.
you like to see?
And you
that?
haven't watched the Kids' Choice Awards. They
Nope.
slime boys all the time.
I have not.
Okay, Best Actor, who'd you vote for? There was a big competition between John Cena and The Rock.
I did John Cena.
John Cena.
He's excited.
Did anyone in our family vote for The Rock? Dwayne Johnson.
Emerson. No, Luna.
Luna. Good.
Luna likes The Rock. That
Luna's
makes
my
sense.
favorite.
No, just smell.
Okay, Harper, who's going to win Best Female Artist?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Because
Taylor
Olivia Rodrigo didn't get elected for it.
Selected.
Selected. Elected.
Sierra.
Selected.
Up for
Sierra.
Sierra up there.
Did Sierra get nominated?
Did she get nominated?
Sierra who?
Yeah.
What?
Sierra.
Sierra. You don't know who Olivia Rodrigo is, so it's.
Okay, Sierra is more relevant.
Who is that?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
That's Russell Wilson's wife.
Yeah, who Russell
The new
Wilson?
quarterback for the Broncos, his wife is
okay.
Sierra.
That makes sense.
Okay, who's going to win Best Boy Band?
Glass Animals.
Okay.
They weren't elected.
Backstreet
no,
Boys.
Selected.
I
What are the options?
I don't know,
the
but I
options.
don't think BTS. 'Cause I don't like.
BTS.
Who did I pick?
Smooth like butter.
I picked the Jonas Brothers.
Oh yeah, the Jonas Brothers.
Okay.
Jonas Brothers.
Jonas
Okay.
Brothers.
Who's going to win Best Actress?
What?
Peyton List.
Yeah, Peyton was probably. We both voted for her. So.
Okay.
Cool.
Good job.
Cool.
And Best Actor, you went with John Cena.
No.
What other options? What other
Yeah.
awards are
No,
there?
that was
Apparently,
male.
Ryan
That was
Gosling
male
wasn't.
actor.
Yeah, and for the best breakout artist, it would
Ah,
probably
good.
be either Olivia Rodrigo or Glass Animals.
I picked Glass Animals.
I
I picked Olivia
Olivia
Rodrigo.
I think they're both great choices. I
Yeah.
think that's a win-win. situation.
They were also nominated for not Oscars when I'm talking about Grammys.
I have a YouTube channel
for breakout,
too.
like for
breakout artists.
yeah, breakout
Should I
artists.
point that out?
Okay. What other awards are there?
There's best voice actress, and I voted Reese Witherspoon
Yeah.
for Rosita.
No way. Did you?
Rosita.
Did you
Best
wait?
voice actress for
Yes!
animated.
Did you
Got
guys
it.
hear about that actress?
Daddy! No, I didn't.
She stabbed her
Who?
husband.
What? Huh?
Her name's Reese. She stabbed him with a Reese.
A Reese's?
Reese.
If we don't answer this,
What?
one,
She stabbed with with a knife.
Oh,
Thank you.
What?
her name is Reese Witherspoon,
And she's Rosita in
and
Sing.
he said, "Did you
Rosita.
hear about the actress who killed her husband?" He's like Reese, and she killed him with a knife.
with a
It's
spoon,
not
no, with a
Witherspoon.
knife. It's a dad joke.
Okay. You guys have 1 more minute. Best movie or animated film. What is it? Is it
And-
Luca?
Encanto.
Yeah, and
You think Encanto's gonna win?
I think
That's a
pick.
good choice.
Good pick. We don't talk about Bruno.
No,
No,
Amanda has a
no.
dog named Bruno.
that's a cool name for a dog.
Is it a Chihuahua?
Can we get a guinea pig?
I
I
don't
saw
know.
one today at PetSmart, and they're adorable.
You went to PetSmart?
Yeah.
Smell.
That's where we went to go take.
Guinea pig smell.
Did you know
You don't wanna
in
get
South America they eat guinea pigs?
Ooh. I-
Timmy comes in with some random knowledge, but I have no idea what's going on.
Anything else you guys would like to mention when it comes to the Kids' Choice Awards tonight?
Well, Olivia Rodrigo. Bye.
All right. Thank you guys. Love you. Peace.
Bye.
Good leap. That was called Interruptions by Harper
And Avery.
and Avery. Yeah. That was awesome.
Hey, that wasn't a bad breakdown.
No, they broke it down pretty well.
Yeah.
Apparently, Tim needs to learn some Olivia Rodrigo. You don't know who Olivia Rodrigo is?
Dot is just a baby, man.
Dude, I got a 1.5-year-old,
Yeah.
and she listens to what music we listen to at this point.
Have you listened to Driver's License?
I got my driver's license last week.
She sounds so much better than what Will just did.
No, I have not heard that song, man.
You haven't?
No. I have Sirius XM, and I listen to the 90s R&B station,
Good for
and
you,
rap.
man. Don't listen to pop
and I
music.
listen to 90s on 9 and K2000s.
Wait,
I listen to
that's all pop music. 90s
all
on
pop
9 and K2000s is all pop music.
It's all from 90s and early 2000s, from like my heyday. I also listen to Alt Nation.
Red lights, press red,
Yeah, you're better than me.
Ring around the rose.
Good.
Pocket full of ass. Is your corn doing that?
Yeah.
Come on, bring it full circle. Let's get back to this.
All right, let's get back to it.
I don't know
it.
music anymore.
Pros on nugs. Back to the game here. All right, so we don't want to see the Jazz, and we don't want to see the Warriors. We want to see the Mavs.
Oh.
I'll take Luka all day long.
Do you think?
I like how Aaron Gordon can defend him.
Aaron Gordon
You
just
just gotta
shuts
watch
down
out.
Luka, doesn't
He does, but I mean, my man. You gotta watch out for my man,
Which one of them?
Boban.
Boban.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta watch out for my man, Boban.
What do we have to cost of it? Don't use it.
I I love Boban.
Do you think
Can we make him a
Boban does kind of own Jokic? It's weird.
Nugget. Let's make him a nugget.
I want to sign him, and then I'd have. Oh man, go down that. Have you seen his wife?
I'm sure she's beautiful and tiny.
Boban has done well for himself. Yes. Let's come back.
Should I save this for you or?
Dave, you drink what you want to drink.
Okay. You're gonna invite me.
I'm gonna drink this next. I can. Oh, I brought this shitty beer. I'll drink this shitty beer.
Oh no.
I'll drink that
I'll
one.
drink this.
No.
I'll drink that one.
I'll drink this.
I also brought the good beer, so it's all full circle. So
Let's have a good beer.
There's also good beer in the fridge.
I'll drink it. It's delicious.
You don't have to drink that. You can go get.
I don't want
I'll
to go
drink it.
upstairs.
No, I'll drink it.
And there's a hoppy pack.
Yeah, delicious. There's Solarizes in there.
Solar
Have you ever had that?
No, I have not.
It's
no
so
nums.
good.
Yeah.
I'll go get that. You guys talk for a second.
Oh no, we can't do that without you. Just kidding.
Oh, fuck you. Red light, something. Baby.
All right, Tim. Back to the everything at hand. I was gonna say the Dr. Dre line, but I forgot it.
Dude, did you know sorry, you brought up Dr. Dre. I've been watching a lot of like Eminem videos, not just music videos, but like interviews with him because I think it's fascinating. That dude is like, he was so angry for so long, and now like he's just the best rapper, man. I mean, like if he was black, he'd probably be the greatest rapper of all time, without argument.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because, in my opinion, hip hop and rap is a black artist. Like that's their music. Yeah. That's their music.
Yeah.
But he had this interview, and first off, he freestyled Rap God.
Rap God. Yeah, you sent me that video.
And if you haven't listened to it, go back to it. He freestyled the majority.
Well,
of it.
That was a rebuttal to
Machine Gun
Kelly,
who has not rapped again. He's picked up his guitar again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. But apparently, forgot about Dre. It was written by Eminem, but it was originally meant for, like, the concept behind the song was meant for Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. And Dr. Dre was playing it with Eminem, and Eminem was doing the Snoop Dogg part.
Mm-hmm.
And Dre was like, "No, you got to do that with me."
Yeah.
And he was like, "No, that's yours, man. Like, that's just, I mean, that's crazy. I think that's cool."
It just shows how creative and intelligent he is.
He wrote it for Dr. Dre.
So good at his craft, you know?
Yeah. That's beside the fact. I was going to wait for Dave. I won't get into it yet, but I wanted to dive down this rabbit hole of NBA officiating. And
the Tony Brothers hate?
The Tony Brothers hate.
Oh, man, we
got to wait for Dave, but I've looked up his statistics for Nuggets games. I will share those with you. I will share an interview that our good friend, I'll share another thing with you as well. And that Dave's back. I was telling Will, this was not Bros on Nugs, but that Forgot About Dre was written by Eminem, but originally written for Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. And they were just rapping it together, and Eminem and Dr. Dre was like, "No, you got to do this with me." So just a little tidbit behind.
Well, I can't imagine anyone doing Eminem's part on that better than him.
No, but like originally,
did he write that for someone? Eminem wrote those lyrics, and was like, Snoop Dogg's gonna do this.
No, like he wrote the Dre part, the beats, and the chorus.
Okay.
And he was gonna like his idea behind it was like, this is gonna be for Eminem. I mean, this is gonna be for Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
But then Dre heard him singing
the middle part. Here.
No,
she's watching the Kids' Choice Awards.
You should too.
So.
And then we were about to jump down that rabbit hole of corruption in officiating.
Why?
Because
of brothers?
Tony Brothers, bro.
Yeah. Tony Brothers.
He's pretty awesome.
It's not just Nuggets fans who don't like him. It's a lot of fans who don't like him. I think I shared it with you, but I showed this video.
Yep. Mm-hmm. The Raptors game.
The Raptors, and they were playing
the Timberwolves. Pat
Bev hit a guy in the neck, got a regular common foul, and the guy who retaliated by giving him a body blow
just boxed him out hard.
Like
went into him, tried to post up, like threw a.
And got
and that was a Rex Brothers call.
Tony Brothers.
Sorry.
Who's Tony Brothers? It was a Tony Brothers led crew. So Tony
That's
Brothers
a pitcher for the Rockies.
Oh.
I don't know if he still pitches for it, but
it was wrong.
Tony Brothers.
Yeah. But I watched the interview with I don't remember how to say his name. Tom Donahue. The
old. Oh, dude! If you read that article about how he cheated NBA games, it's pretty interesting. Man.
No, but there was one specific one, and Tony Brothers would have been early in his career when this happened. Mm-hmm. Which means he was brought up in a generation of NBA officiating when corruption was okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what happened. I'd have to look into it. This happened when Allen Iverson was a Nugget. In a game before this particular game.
Are we doing real journalism right now?
No, he got man.
I am.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
I am, man. Let me just have my moment. So this is when Allen Iverson was a Nugget. I don't know what happened. I couldn't figure out what happened. It was just a real quick interview. It wasn't the whole interview from Tom Donahue. So I don't know what game happened before that. Tim.
He's a Timmy.
I got you, Tim Donahue. But I don't remember what happened in the game before, and I tried to find it, but I couldn't. Something happened, and Allen Iverson got in trouble and was fined by the league for the way he treated an official.
Mm-hmm.
Practice?
The very next game, Tim and his crew sat down, and he was the crew chief, and they all agreed to go after Allen Iverson that game. And so they were calling carries on Allen Iverson. They were calling ticky-tack fouls on Iverson. Iverson got furious, got technical. They brought him out, bring him back in. He comes back in. He finally, at a foul shot, walks up to Tim. He goes, how long is this going to last? And he goes, you can expect it to last 2 to 3 games. Because the NBA, the officials didn't think the punishment sent down from the NBA was great enough, so they were going to punish him themselves.
Right.
So that's how Tony Brothers came up.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me Tony Brothers isn't corrupt. And Tony Brothers hates the Denver Nuggets.
He does hate the Denver Nuggets.
When he's officiating Nuggets games.
Oh, this is fun. I like it. He did some research. I love it.
I did. Typically, the Nuggets are called for 11 shooting fouls and called for one offensive. Is that Tony Brothers? Yeah, one offensive foul. While the other team is called for 8 shooting fouls and 2 offensive fouls. So when you're looking at the shooting foul discrepancy, he's calling more shooting fouls for teams the Nuggets face than he's calling for the teams and that's throughout this entire season.
Yeah. Man. And just some of the calls he makes, and even on the review stuff, you're like, are you serious?
So as an NBA official, you're supposed to be
impartial.
Impartial, unbiased. You're supposed to be able to go out there and officiate. I guarantee you he goes into every Nuggets game with the taste of vinegar in his mouth.
He already hates him. Yeah.
He hates us. He hates Coach Malone.
That's human nature, man. And I don't like it. I'm not saying I like it, but that's part of having human beings officiate games. And you know what? I hate it, but at the same time, at least we don't have fucking machines calling fouls on people. You know what I mean?
As long as they don't bring machines into Major League Baseball,
exactly,
calling balls
dude.
And strikes.
And I don't know, man.
Tony Brothers is corrupt.
Here, you should have a Solarize. Really good.
Tony Brothers should not be able to officiate. I'm sorry. In the NBA, if someone gets too invested in one team and he lets his own personal emotions affect the way he calls the game, he should no longer, he or she, because there are female officials, should no longer be able to officiate that game when that team plays, because that takes away.
I would hope, even in high school, high school coaches can be like, these are the best refs we want for the playoffs, and these are the ones we don't.
It's just food.
Oh, what is it?
Continue. No, don't worry. Oh, you're good. Continue.
These are the best refs. These are the worst, right? And I'm hoping that in the NBA, there's some level of that too. If Tony Brothers officiates, and I've thought of this, Timmy, and I'm glad you brought it up. If Tony Brothers officiates a playoff game with the Nuggets, that is a tragedy. That should not happen, right? There's one official we know that hates us, right?
Tony Brothers.
And if he ends up officiating a playoff game with us in it, I think it's a horrible misjudgment on the NBA's behalf, and I'm pretty sure Coach Malone will feel the exact same way. Pretty sure.
I mean, the statistics I brought up were from the 2020-2021 Denver Nuggets referee summary. Breaks down every single ref that has
probably worse this year. Honestly,
I couldn't find career-wise, but he hates the Nuggets, and it's not it's beside
him and Jokic don't get along. Him and Mike Malone don't get along.
He's terrible, and he comes from he grew up in an NBA where refs have been found to actually cheat, and I'm telling you, when you're taught at a young age to do something, you're gonna do it as an adult.
He's probably number one, right? Number one on the hit list.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be Rodney Mott was up there too. Rodney Mott is up there. Dick Bavetta had some issues.
Dick Bavetta.
Do you have someone else from this season, Will? And that's the sad thing is because
ref-wise,
as a regular fan, you shouldn't know. Obviously, we're really big Nuggets fans, so we're going to know this. But I guarantee you, people know Tony Brothers, and as an everyday fan, you shouldn't know who Tony Brothers is.
Yeah,
isn't it funny that we know refs' names?
But when you watch enough,
I watch NHL hockey, and I don't know a lot, but I get maybe I don't.
Do you watch NHL hockey like you watch the Nuggets?
A little step down, but probably that's the most I watch.
I know Premier League refs.
Yeah, that's true.
When you watch something,
and you do know some MLB umpires.
Yes, absolutely.
Like Hernandez.
Yeah, you know these dudes. The problem with Brothers is you know him for all the wrong reasons, just like you would a Premier League ref. The reason you hate a Premier League ref is because you're like, that guy sucks, and Tony Brothers sucks. But I'm with you on this, Timmy. If he ends up officiating a Nuggets playoff game, I think that's a problem. I think that's a huge problem.
We have a losing record when he's our.
I think the NBA I would hope that Coach Malone has some say in that. You don't get to be like, oh, shit. You don't get to say these are the people I want reffing me, but you can say Tony Brothers is at the bottom of our list.
And it should be across all, not just basketball. It should be across all athletics. If there's a ref who you can absolutely tell does not like one team, they should not be able to ref, umpire, officiate, whatever it is. They should not be a part of that one team's season because you're going to disrupt seasons.
Agreed.
Tony Brothers, get your head out your butt and figure it out, man.
Another ref that's hated, probably not as much as Tony Brothers, and I wouldn't say necessarily for the Nuggets, but he has done some shady shit, particularly the last game he reffed the Nuggets, Scott Foster.
Yeah, Scott Foster will do some shady shit. Yeah, man.
And he's one of those guys too, Tim. He's one of those old.
We're 1-1 when he's our official.
Foster?
Yep.
We've only had him on 2 games this year?
He calls 6.8 fouls, shooting fouls against us. 2 offensive fouls compared to 8 shooting fouls against the opponent. He's been in our favor this year.
Oh, he's helped us out.
But here's the thing is, like, let's face it, the Nuggets don't shoot a large amount of free throws anyway. You know what I mean? Regardless.
We don't attack the basket.
We don't attack the basket.
We're a ball movement team, which is weird. Like, I don't know why we don't cut off Jokic going to the rim. We like to sit up.
Jokic attacks the rims. It doesn't get half the fouls that he should.
It's gotten better this year. Has it not?
No, it has, but it's
still bad. He doesn't shoot nearly as many as Embiid.
Nobody shoots as nearly as many.
Yeah, or Harden.
I assume he doesn't shoot as many as Antetokounmpo. I assume he doesn't.
Giannis.
Yeah. So, but yeah,
that is yummy.
It is yummy. I assume it's gotten better though this year, but it's not ideal. All right, my friends. So looking ahead, what are your thoughts on Saturday? Do we rest fools or do we try to just move up?
Well, and I think you said that we're going to play, right?
I think we should play because you get a week off.
Here's the thing: is the Jazz play Portland.
They're going to be.
You would think they're going to be Portland.
You would think they're going to be
unless
Portland.
Chauncey, hometown boy, makes his dudes show up. You know what I mean?
So you would think that Portland will lose, so then the Jazz would end up being the 5 seed. I mean, luckily, I don't know what time the Jazz play on Sunday.
Right, me neither.
But luckily, we were pushed back to the 7:30 game, so maybe we would know our fate.
We'll know our fate by then. Or at least half of our fate.
Hey, something we haven't talked about and celebrated yet. Lakers not making the playoffs.
Woo! Woo! There's nothing better in this world than a disappointed Lakers fan.
Good times, come on.
Well, they play at 7:30 as well.
It's the Lakers losers.
Do you want anything from Jimmy Jones?
Not really. Oh, am I late on this? That's okay.
That's what I was trying to show you when I interrupted you when you were here.
Get extra back. No, sure. I don't want anything.
The Lakers suck.
Yeah, you're getting Stellinas and yummy pizzas.
Hey, you know what's awesome is I think it's funny. First off, during the last time since we've seen you, the Nuggets have handed the Lakers LeBron's worst loss in his career. So that's fun. That's fun.
You know what's awesome is that we're gonna land Melo next year as just like this come off the bench
guy. He's gonna hit some threes. He'll miss some layups.
It'll be awesome.
The Lakers not being in the playoffs is probably one of my highlights from this NBA season. First off, obviously
better than the dunk contest.
I mean, if you're a true Nuggets fan, you loathe the Lakers. You loathe them.
Yeah.
And it goes all the way back. It goes back to
the 80s, man.
Yeah, I mean, it goes all the way back. As long as I can remember, you just absolutely hated the Lakers and the Lakers fans. And so I take pictures at Nuggets games of distraught Lakers fans and post them on social media because it brings me joy.
Yeah.
It brings me joy to see sad Lakers fans. And I'm sorry. It's just, you all are assholes. You guys are assholes.
No.
Especially this year.
Yeah.
Like, especially this year.
LeBron was out.
Like, turnovers ridiculous.
LeBron knew they weren't going to make the playoffs. So, in true LeBron fashion, he turned the season into something about himself. LeBron likes to make it about himself. He can only
Is he going to win the scoring title?
He's been passed by Embiid.
Okay.
So he's still sitting out, which is probably fine. Just sit him out. There's
He
no
just
need
wants
for
the
him.
all-time scoring title.
He wants the all-time scoring title. He
That's
gets pissed off. He gets pissed off when people don't compare him to the greatest scorers ever. You weren't a great scorer. You attacked. Early in your career, you couldn't shoot for shit. You've played long enough to score enough points. You'll be one of the greatest
Take
ever.
care of your body, we'll say.
But I'm sorry. LeBron is doing what LeBron always does. He plays for a team for 4 years. He wins one championship. Plays for a team for 4 years. Gets bored after he brings all his friends in.
Blames everybody else.
They're blaming injuries, which is ridiculous. Just blame the fact that you guys put LeBron put together a terrible team. LeBron will leave the Lakers. Maybe not this year, maybe not next year. Whenever baby Bron, and by baby Bron, I don't mean LeBron, I mean his son. Bronny's going to come to the league.
Man.
Bronny's younger brother.
Bronny's
younger brother is better than he is.
That's what they say.
So I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just happy to see LeBron on the sidewalk, man. Like the bench. Like he's not going to make the playoffs, and that's almost as sweet as the 2 months we got to enjoy Tom Brady retirement.
That's well done.
Yeah,
that's well done.
It's fuck Tom Brady.
Good job. Good well done.
Yeah.
Tim bringing the heat today.
I'm glad.
Yeah, he's A+.
The Lakers not making it is awesome, and this goes all the way back to when Kobe Bryant played. It goes. I mean, I know it goes back
beyond
long.
You're a rapist.
In our lifetime, it was Kobe Bryant.
We would do that chant.
Yeah, we would.
But that's because we have personal knowledge of that. You know what I mean? Like, we're not doing that just to be dicks.
Well, you know what? George Karl blew that one. It goes back. The reason Kobe was always so dominant, I don't know.
We talked about this.
We did. Okay, sorry.
It's
George Karl sat Kobe during the All-Star game when Kobe wanted to play, and Kobe decided from there on, I will not let George Karl beat me.
That's the Jordan.
We used to dominate Kobe though. Like Melo would dominate. When they came to the Mile High City.
But you know, whatever. I don't want to see purple and gold for a while, and I'm happy I don't have to.
Well, they're gonna go through a big transition.
Well, they're gonna blame Frank Vogel.
Oh, they're already talking about
He's gonna get fired. It's his fault.
Yo! He's just chilling.
Crawl.
Hey,
step over.
What are you doing?
Nice. Yeah, they're gonna blame Frank Vogel for it, and then it's all said and done.
Are you bored?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to watch the. Hey, look what he's wearing, guys.
Nuggets.
Hey, who's your favorite Nugget? Really, bro? Who?
I don't know.
Okay, Nate, just name a Nugget.
Jokic?
Yeah.
Who used to be your favorite, but he's been hurt, so you probably don't remember him anymore. His name is Jamal what?
Curry?
Oh.
That's heartbreaking.
Oh
right
my
there.
God.
That's heartbreaking.
You're killing me, Smalls. Raise him wrong, guys.
It's okay.
It's all right, buddy. Your dad doesn't know what he's doing.
Jamal Murray.
It's Murray, not Curry.
Steph Curry. He's pretty cool, dude. I mean, honestly, Steph Curry's awesome.
I wanted the Nuggets to draft him.
Right.
I remember watching Davidson in that NCAA tournament, and I was like, that kid's small, but he's special.
Yep.
I wanted the Nuggets to draft him.
Yeah. All right, nice dropping, but
peace. Cameo by Theo there.
Yeah, embarrassing dad moment.
No, dude, relax.
Jamal Curry.
My son couldn't name it.
Maybe he likes green curry.
I like green curry. Yeah,
I love a good curry. I love a good curry.
I love a good curry too.
What's your favorite, coconut or green?
Mine's Mossaman.
I love green curry.
What is Mossaman?
It's like an orange curry, but it has peanuts. It's spicy.
I don't want any
has
curry.
Potatoes
I don't want any curry with peanuts in it.
Neither.
Peanuts.
Neither.
Just joking.
Yeah, peanuts in it. I don't want any peanuts.
I want peanuts curry.
What's the difference between us? We get some of the peanuts.
Peanuts curry. You like red. I like curry.
He likes orange.
The orange curry, which I've never heard of. What's
orange
it called?
It's called Mossaman curry, dude.
Massaman.
Massaman.
Is it French?
No, Mossaman.
Muscle.
Muscleman?
You guys are idiots, dude. Go to a fucking Thai restaurant, you two.
I don't.
I
never go to the Thai
know
restaurant.
What is that?
No,
I don't see it.
I want to
There's-
eat some hamburgers, man.
No, there's this Thai restaurant.
the
I told
good
Sophie, I was
steaks.
like, that place has good reviews. Let's go there. And she goes, oh, I don't know. I'm like, come on, babe. I want to try this restaurant.
What's your favorite restaurant in Colorado Springs?
That's hard, dude.
I guess, I mean, there's a lot of good ones, so I don't want to discredit those ones. But Sophie and I, we like to go to, we're big fans of the Rabbit Hole.
Oh, rabbit holes.
That's
good.
pretty good.
And we're also big fans of Sugar's.
Sugar's is good too.
Yeah, man.
Good choices.
Those are both really
If I want a steak and I can afford it, I'm going to the Cowboy Star.
good. Dude, Tim nailed it. Those are awesome. All awesome places.
Pepper Tree. If you want a steak, that's also
Pepper Tree's good.
owned by people who are amazing and deserve credit for everything they do.
And it's cooked next to you if you order the pepper steak.
Yeah. So Pepper Tree. Leon Jesse. Leon Jesse's. I like pizza.
Yeah.
Cerebus has
I
such
love
good food,
Cerebus.
man.
Cerebus is great.
Cerebus is one of my favorites.
It's a tough one.
Watch the cord.
Watch the cord, dude. Go under or
Under.
over?
Under.
Yeah.
Under. That's
Oh,
it.
I like that.
That kid's an
Nice
under.
work. Will, do you have a favorite?
Phew.
I used to love the Power Rangers.
I never liked the Power Rangers. I honestly, in my life, I do not remember liking that.
Are you serious?
I've had a
You
lot of
gotta
head
laugh at me.
injuries.
It's an oldie but a goodie. I really like paninos.
Oh, I love
Paninos,
Paninos.
Yeah.
Did you see that Trevellis is moving back into their old spot?
That's awesome.
Yeah. H.
H.
Chicka chicka boom boom.
Who's your favorite Power Rangers?
Pink one.
The
Yeah.
pink one? Yeah, it is.
Takes after his father.
Yeah. The pink one's the best, dude.
See?
It was your favorite.
I do not. I honestly do not have a memory of liking the Power Rangers.
Hey, we're
I
talking about
remember getting
restaurants.
angry because they tried to be the Ninja Turtles and
We're
they weren't
talking
the
about
Ninja Turtles.
pizza. Too, I'm really happy because the East Side finally has some good pizza. I live on the East Side. It's all new stuff, so it's hard to eat out of the places that Tim
You have
talks
it in and
about.
out, though.
We do have an In-N-Out, but I got slices at Slice 420 the other day. Made me super happy.
420?
There's this new place. It used to be a pizza place in Denver. I'll try. It's called Michi's or Michi's, M-I-C-I. Really good pizza.
Okay.
Really good pizza.
White Pie has good pizza,
Oh, white pie's good.
but
Nice.
those motherfuckers
They'll
will
charge
charge
you
you
for
for
ice.
ice.
No, we get it.
Not over. It's God's ice. You can't charge me for that.
I don't know how to turn that on, but
Hey, you know who knows how to turn that on?
Aunt Liz.
Aunt Liz.
Aunt Liz knows how to
You
turn
gotta
that
go
on.
upstairs
Go
and
find
ask Aunt Liz.
We're almost done.
Well-
He won't let me.
What?
Alex won't let me.
Aunt Liz is not gonna let you?
Let me see it. Now watch the cord.
Aunt Liz will let you.
I don't know what he wants me to
I
open.
think we have to put a new battery in it. I think.
Yeah. I don't know what you want me to open.
Oh,
though.
Uncle Timmy got it.
Oh, there you go.
Now talk to it like it's an alien. You gotta pet it. You have to pet it, bro.
Yeah, pet the Night Fury.
It's a baby dragon.
It's the Night Fury.
Go show Emerson.
Yeah.
He knows how to work that thing.
Go show them. Good job.
Crawl
Watch the
under,
cord.
crawl under,
Crawl
crawl
under
under,
the
crawl under, crawl under.
Watch the cord.
Like a
Good
dragon
job,
would.
bud.
A dragon without wings. A dragon with wings would fly over that.
It can go like a neighborhood.
All right.
Yeah.
It's 5:45, gentlemen.
So what?
I gotta go soon.
Yeah.
We will win. Boom. I said 4-6. We're gonna finish in the 5-6. We're gonna win the first round easily. Watch
Watch
the
the
cord.
cord. Nice. And the cord.
What am I going to? Go play with your family friends. Go play with Emerson and Harper.
Okay.
Over. Nice. That kid's a leaper.
Yeah, the Davises don't have hops, but good for him.
You're right. Timmy, you were saying as we wrap things up here.
Saying it doesn't matter. I know I was worried early on. I'll be worried about who we face. We've got the best player in the league. We will win the first round of the playoffs.
Okay.
Depending our matchup in the second round,
it'll be the Grizzlies.
If Jamal comes back,
Do you think Jamal comes back?
I do. I think even just for some sort of spiritual spark, not even like even if he plays like 15 or 20 a game, just some sort of like I'm on the bench, I'm emotional, I'm with you guys.
We don't want you to cut into the lane,
right?
We want you to shoot some threes if you get open.
Or maybe he starts feeling it, and you're like, oh shit, I just let him play.
Play your game, man. Play your game.
But I don't think
we need you.
You can't.
Jokic needs you.
Yes, that's the thing. Even just having him for like 15 to 20 minutes a game changes everything. Everything. It changes everything,
dude. Because he can catch and shoot threes. So if you don't, if you want to double yoke, and we,
I'd rather have him than Austin Rivers. Shooting a corner three.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Austin Rivers.
Dude, getting ball corner threes all day.
Yeah, you don't have to play him as that guy. He can be another dude. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to be your point. Bones and Morris.
Has anybody checked in with Cody? Trying to get some insider.
Last time I talked to him, he said he'd be back early April. Where are we at right now?
Early April.
Right.
We're mid-April. What day is it?
It's the 9th.
It's the 9th.
Oh, yes.
Well, I think it's the 8th, isn't it?
I think nobody knows but Jamal.
Oh, no, it's the 9th.
He seemed like,
I think it's up to Jamal is the thing.
I think he's ready. I think he wants to.
All right. If Jamal comes back, we win the first round. And then I think we win the second round. Who do you face? You face the Grizz or you face...
if we get Jamal back, if we can get him, like, just growing each game, like getting a little bit better.
He doesn't have to play a lot of minutes. He's just got to play some. Yeah.
I mean, particularly with the growth of Bones.
Yes. Yeah, you don't have to play a lot of minutes. And you can play him at the end. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if he's having a good night, you play him at the end. If he's not having a good night, it's our team. It's our team already. Yeah. We know what we have, right?
Right.
But just any sort of something. We need something to be like, we can compete here for a little bit.
Right.
He will not be able to defend well. He can't guard. I guarantee you, he won't be able to guard a point. You know what I mean? He's not going to be quick enough laterally. He won't be in shape enough. He won't be able to guard a point. He's not going to be able to guard Donovan Mitchell.
No.
He's not going to be able to guard.
That's what you probably worry about. You don't want him, tweaking anything, moving laterally.
Exactly. So you have him guarding there too, run around a little bit. And then you have him playing it too. You don't have him being a one.
Yeah, and you got to try to not switch off of him. So
exactly,
we'll see what that looks like.
But when the game starts, it's all fine and dandy. And then the game starts, and Jamal's like, "Nah, I got this."
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
you're like, "Oh, damn it."
Yep. But limit his minutes.
I think that's the thing. Is like, hey, because that's why they don't want to play him if he's not fully ready to go.
Because he's gonna go.
Because he's 100%. He's 100%. But the only thing is lungs, right? Like, hey, how long can he go? Which honestly, these guys are amazing athletes, but who knows?
Well, you just limit his minutes and you ease him into the playoffs, and maybe we can handle Dallas or Golden State without him, or even the Jazz. Maybe we can handle them without him.
All right, guys, that was good. Good bonds.
Timmy, love you.
Love you too. Go Nuggets.
Anything else you guys want to say here before Timmy picks up pizza in 10 minutes?
Hey, just believe, Nuggets Nation. Just believe. Yeah. Hopefully we get Maul back, and let's go on a run, man. Let's have some fun this postseason.
You have the best player, man.
Do work.
Let's do it. Let's do work.
All right. Cool. Peace out.